Hello my dear student. In the previous class, I have explained you about farming community, which is the most important community of our country. Now, farmers are known as the food producers, and they grow two types of crops. Mainly there are two types of crop, food crop and cash crop. A crop that is raised for human consumption is known as food crop. For example, rice, wheat, pulses, etc. Whereas cash crop is grown for selling and earning profit. Like for example, cotton, jute, sugarcane, etc. So this is the main crops which are grown by the farmers. Now I'll focus about farmers' life when they don't get rain for the 6 months. What are the difficulties faced by them? Have you ever wondered? What do the farmers do when the season is dry and there is no rainfall? For those 6 months where there is no rain, farmers take loans from the particular person known as Mukaddam. And Mukaddam is a person who lends money. He explained to the villager in which areas they would go for the next 6 months. They go to work in sugarcane field as sugarcane farming does not require rainfall, or they move to some other places and earn money. Now, in this part of the story, you will know about farmers, how farmers live on loan. Now, living on loans, rich and powerful farmers like Shivrao lend money to poor farmers like Raju's father and make them work in the field for months. They decide the areas where these farmers would work for the next few months as long as the crops are cultivated and harvested. In exchange for the labor, the farmers are given some money as daily wages and as loans to run their families. Usually, as the monsoons get over, there is not much work in the fields. As the season of cultivation gets over, these farmers become jobless and they eagerly wait for their turn to be employed again by rich farmers like Shivrao. Meanwhile, to run their expenses, they keep borrowing money from the agents. Now, the second part, that is working in sugarcane fields. Rich and powerful people like Shivrao often happen to be agents for sugarcane factories. So, they may help these workers to find jobs in sugarcane fields. As sugarcane farming does not require rainfall, they can work in the field in the absence of rains too. Raju's father decides to work in the sugarcane field and moves away with his family for the next 6 months. As Raju too leaves his village, he can no longer attend school. Raju's father, along with other farmers, goes to work in the field early in the morning. Sometimes Raju too joins his father in the field. When Raju's father carries the sugarcane to the sugar factory, he is handed a receipt. Raju's father shows this receipt to the agent, who then maintains an account of the loans. In this manner, these farmers manage their lives. At last, I'll discuss about the steps for sugarcane farming, which you should know. What are the steps of sugarcane farming? Now, first step, that is selection of healthy sugarcane and splitting them into foot-long pieces. Next, digging furrows in sunny planting spots. Moisturing the furrow and planting the sugarcane horizontally. Next, in the month of April and May, shoots starts appearing. Next point, adding nitrogen-rich fertilizers to the soil time to time. And the last one, after 12 to 18 months, the sugarcane matures and the crop is harvested. These are the steps of sugarcane farming. So children, you have to learn all these steps, how the process continues for the sugarcane farming. Now, at last, you have an assignment for you. As per your understanding, how does a rich farmer exploit a poor farmer? You have to write the answer for this. Now, why do farmers need loan? You have to write answer for these two questions. Okay? Till then, now next topic will be discussed in the next class. Have a nice day, children.